Kanye's back in the news. Huh? What is Ye up to? Don't know. But is it anything good? Kanye West sued for harassment by ex-assistant. All right, very interesting. Here we are again talking about a black rapper getting sued in civil court. Yay, where is this going? Kanye West is being sued for, okay, great, a breach of contract and wrongful termination by a woman. Why do you have a female assistant? Yay, what are you doing as an assistant for 2 years? In the lawsuit, Lauren Pisciotta alleges the star sent her lewd texts and performed sex acts while on the phone with her, according to U.S. media. She claimed that she was fired in 2022, but that a $3 million severance package was never paid. $3 million to be a personal assistant. You couldn't take a couple of lewd texts? I mean, what are we doing? The BBC... Strange that they're the ones reporting on this. Has contacted West lawyers for a response to her allegations, but has yet to receive a reply. A lawsuit was first reported in the U.S. by TMZ, later confirmed by Rolling Stone, The Wrap, and U.S. Weekly, which says court papers were filed on Monday in the United States. The BBC has so far been unable to verify the filing. According to the documents, Pisciotta was primarily supporting herself via an OnlyFans page. Really? In 2021 when she met West. Really? You're gonna tell me some OnlyFans Thot is suing a billionaire because she didn't like words typed on a screen? Hold me back. Wow. She says he hired her to work on the first season of his Yeezy women's fashion line, and that they ended up collaborating on 3 tracks for his Donda album. Yeah, she was definitely hired for her assets in the recording booth. Pisciotta does not have any formal credits on the record, however, because of course, why would you, okay? Why would you think she has any talent outside of just, selling pictures like that to strangers? West subsequently hired Pisciotta as his personal assistant with an annual salary of $1 million on the condition that she was available 24/7. She says that she agreed to the terms. Well, yeah, she could say anything that she wants, and of course, simps are going to believe her because of course they are. Look at that. I mean, does Ye have a type or does Ye have a type? Like, what are we doing, guys? We're believing chicks like this? Get out of here. According to her lawsuit, West was initially comfortable with her continuing her OnlyFans business. Well, yeah, of course. Because as much as he's paying her to be a personal assistant, it pales in comparison to the money that she's probably dragging simps for. Like, come on, man. However, in 2022, he allegedly stated that he wanted Pisciotta to be godlike and asked her to delete her account in exchange for a further $1 million. And she's like, I'll make that in a quarter. After she closed the account, really, I bet you, I haven't looked or anything like that. She's back out there. I will guarantee it. Okay. She claims that she was bombarded with explicit text messages from West, including certain videos. Oh my God. Yeah, but she's a whore. She's the literal definition of a hooker. Why would she be taking offense to this stuff? Pisciotta also claims he taking care of himself while talking to her on the phone. How can she prove that? And that on one occasion he was yakking himself in front of her after trapping her in a private room on his plane. Yeah, I gotta press X to doubt on that. Around September 2022, she was promoted to chief of staff for various companies. Oh, wow, interesting. All of this stuff, it was just so terrible. And then she got a promotion to chief of staff for various companies, but was abruptly fired soon afterwards, her lawsuit claims. Oh no, her severance package was allegedly never paid. Yeah, somebody whose biggest accomplishments was posting scantily clad pictures online somehow got promoted to chief of staff. And she wants to allege that she was wrongfully terminated. I would argue that you were wrongfully hired and promoted. You should have been thankful for what you had, because apparently getting a little bit greedy, well, it's kind of in these bitches' nature. Kanye West says he will countersue former assistant claiming she pursued him sexually for blackmail. You don't say. Yay, say it ain't so. Kanye West has issued a lengthy response to the lawsuit for his former assistant who is suing him for harassment and wrongful termination. The disgraced rapper? Oh, come on. Like, he put on the tiny hat and he apologized vociferously. That's why we haven't been hearing much about Ye that recently. Like, come on. Is being sued by Lauren Pisciotta, 35. She's 35? Oh, okay, cool. That makes even more sense because somebody sees the wall coming and wants to cash out one final time. Gee, when have we heard that? I mean, I could list you examples, but we'd be here all day. who was hired as West's executive assistant, personal assistant, and then was promoted to chief of staff, says West, who, yes, legally changed his name to Ye in 2021. Yeah, we went over all that stuff. In response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Miss Pisciotta, who actively pursued him sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits. I mean, that doesn't sound like a professional hooker's MO. No, that couldn't be the case. And engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected because Ye wants a godly woman, right? Not somebody who looks eerily a lot like his wife and his ex-wife and everybody that he's ever hooked up with. West's team says she was terminated for being unqualified for the position. Wow, you don't say. You don't say. Yeah, say it ain't so. They also accused her of lascivious, unhinged conduct. Well, yeah, of course. She's a 35-year-old Thot. Of course she's gonna do dumb stuff. What are we doing? The rapper's team also says that she had demanded money and material items, namely Hermes Birkin bags, a Lamborghini, and an endless quest for plastic surgery. No, there's nothing about that picture that screams endless plastic surgery. Come on, man. Like, we believe all women over here. Pisciotta said in her lawsuit that she had worked in the music industry for 15 years prior to being hired by West and had collaborated with him on season 1 of Yeezy's women fashion line. She alleges also to have contributed toward 3 songs on his Donda album, which she was never credited for. So either she's a ghostwriter, like how West came up in the game, ghostwriting for Jay-Z and those guys in the New York scene in the early 2000s. But for as many female rappers that are out there, take a look at the credits on any of those singles getting released and tell me it doesn't read like an ingredients list on a box of Oreos with a number of names that are in the producers and writers credits. In the lawsuit, Pisciotta said she was making an additional $1 million from OnlyFans. Ta-da! Big shock on that one. A subscriber platform that hosts predominantly adult content. I mean, come on, no, she was just elaborating on her experience in the music industry. Pisciotta has claimed that West would call her under the guise of discussing work-related matters, only then to, turn it into something more fine-tuned to her specific expertise. And I don't do that for free. That costs $9.99 a minute. Another incident, alleged when locked her in a room of a private jet. A 304 on a private jet. Trying to claim victimhood. Yep. Yeah, this doesn't seem like somebody who is just vindictively trying to cash out one more time. No, we haven't seen stuff like this before, ever. No, of course not. Pisciotta said the lawsuit, in the lawsuit that she was promoted to chief of staff of various companies, 2022, received an additional $3 million that she wouldn't end up getting for the severance package. She is suing West for, harassment, breach of contract, and wrongful termination. And is also suing West and his affiliated Yeezy companies for fraud. Who's the fraud here? I have 15 years experience in the music industry. Want to design some clothes? Oh, I'm certainly qualified for that. Shut up. Unpaid wages. No, you were fired. You're not entitled to anything after that. Okay, that's normally what firing from a business means. I understand that you're a Thot. You might not have any running through your head, but this is the way business works, lady. And unintentional infliction of emotional damage. Whenever I see that claim, I know this shit is cap. 1,000%. I mean, come on, man. She's using this lawsuit and promoting it because she wants to get back to $1 million on her OF. Like, let's call it exactly what it is, guys. Like, I don't even know. I'm just taking a big old risk on this one. Okay, she has 1 million followers. I would love to see how this has gone up precipitously, but this is a chick, right? And she's posting the exact same photo time and time again. Even the exact same expression on her dumb face. This is the chick who's going to get, butthurt about a billionaire whacking it in front of her, apparently. Okay, somebody who specializes in all that. Like, look at this. Look at this, okay? Why would you take anything that she has to say seriously? She's a hoe. She's an internet hoe with an axe to grind because she's never going to get another cushy job like that. She sees the wall coming. It's just around the corner at 35. These bitches age like milk because they never look after their long-term security. Yet another in a long list of examples. And it's hilarious that anybody's taking this shit seriously. Like, Ye ain't perfect. We know. It's been well established. But outside of a couple of unhinged rants and, maybe he was hitting her up all hours of the night going, hey, have you noticed what happened? Have you checked the last name? Have you checked the early life section of this guy who is just accused of doing something crazy? Checking in with her on a Tuesday evening saying, hey, can I get you to run a couple of basic math equations that if you have a certain number of ovens, how many cookies can you bake? Like, I can understand how that might get annoying, but if you think you have a strong enough case, just go after the facts. Those would be easy enough to prove. But no, you got to throw a bunch of other outrageous allegations over the top in order to get traction for it. Come on, man. I was born at night, but not last night. Yeah, hopefully you're doing extremely well on OnlyFans, because you ain't going to be doing extremely well after the conclusion of this lawsuit. Sucks to suck, I guess, and I don't know, normally that'd be a sign-off, but I guess that's also good life advice for you. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.